Imagine being able to create the life of your dreams just by using your mind. It sounds too good to be true, right? But what if I told you that there's a way to do exactly that? Neville Goddard's imagination techniques have the power to completely change your life. These aren't just fancy tricks or positive thinking. They're powerful tools that help you shape your reality from the inside out. By learning to use your imagination in the right way, you can manifest anything you want, from a new job to a loving relationship, or even that dream vacation you've always wanted. Now you might be thinking, that's nice, but I'm happy with my life as it is. But here's the thing, if you don't learn to use your imagination properly, you might stay stuck right where you are. Maybe you're okay with that, but what if there's so much more waiting for you? What if you could have that promotion you've been eyeing, or finally start that business you've been dreaming about? The truth is, by not tapping into the power of your imagination, you might be missing out on incredible opportunities and experiences. On the flip side, mastering these techniques can help you get anything you want. It's like having a superpower that allows you to shape your life exactly the way you want it. But I won't lie to you, it's not always easy. It requires you to think in a whole new way. You'll need to challenge some of your old beliefs and step out of your comfort zone. But trust me, the results are worth it. Let's talk about the man behind these amazing techniques, Neville Goddard. Born in 1905 in Barbados, Neville wasn't always the spiritual teacher we know him as today. He started out as a dancer and moved to the United States to pursue his dreams. But life had different plans for him. In the 1930s, he discovered something that would change his life forever: the power of imagination. Neville wasn't just another self-help guru, he was a deep thinker who studied the Bible, philosophy, and mysticism. But what made him special was his ability to take complex ideas and make them simple and practical. He believed that everyone had the power to change their life using their imagination, and he spent his life teaching people how to do just that. So, what exactly did Neville teach about imagination? At its core, his message was simple: your imagination creates your reality. He didn't mean this in some vague, metaphorical way. He literally believed that the world around you is a reflection of your inner thoughts and feelings. Neville taught that your imagination is the creative power of the universe working through you. He said that when you imagine something vividly and feel it as real, you're actually creating that reality. It might not show up instantly in your physical world, but it's set in motion. He also taught that your current life, your job, your relationships, your bank account, all of it is the result of your past imaginings. This might sound a bit scary at first, but it's actually incredibly empowering. Because if your imagination created your current reality, it means you can use it to create a new reality too. You might be wondering, if Neville lived so long ago, why are people still talking about his ideas today? Well, there are a few reasons. First, his techniques work. People all over the world have used Neville's methods to change their lives in amazing ways. From finding their dream jobs to healing relationships to manifesting unexpected money, the success stories are endless. Second, Neville's ideas fit well with modern scientific understanding. Quantum physics tells us that the observer affects the observed, which lines up with Neville's teaching that our consciousness shapes our reality. Third, in a world that often feels out of control, Neville's teachings offer hope. They tell us that we're not victims of circumstance, but creators of our own lives. This is a powerful message that resonates with people today just as much as it did in Neville's time. Lastly, Neville's techniques are practical and accessible. You don't need any special equipment or years of training to use them. All you need is your mind and a willingness to practice. Now, let's dive deeper into how imagination actually creates reality. This might sound a bit out there at first, but stay with me. Neville taught that your imagination is the creative power of the universe working through you. When you imagine something, you're not just daydreaming, you're actually planting a seed in the universe. Think of it like this: your mind is like a garden, and your thoughts are the seeds. Whatever you plant in this garden will grow. If you plant seeds of doubt, worry, and fear, that's what will grow in your life. But if you plant seeds of success, love, and abundance, that's what you'll see sprouting up around you. But here's the key: it's not just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about feeling them as real. When you can imagine something so vividly that you feel the joy, excitement, or satisfaction of already having it, that's when the magic happens. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. So when you feel it as real in your imagination, your subconscious goes to work to make it real in your physical world. Let me give you a simple example to make this clearer. Let's say you want a new job. Most people would start by looking at job listings, updating their resume, and hoping for the best. But with Neville's techniques, you'd do something different. You'd start by imagining yourself already in that new job. You'd picture yourself sitting at your new desk. Feel the satisfaction of doing work you love. Imagine the congratulations from your friends and family. You'd make this scene so vivid in your mind that you can almost touch it. You'd feel the emotions of already having this job, the pride, the joy, the sense of accomplishment. Now here's where it gets interesting. As you do this regularly, you might start noticing things changing in your real life. Maybe you suddenly hear about a job opening that's perfect for you, or a friend might introduce you to someone who's hiring, or you might find yourself having a brilliant idea for a business of your own. These aren't coincidences. They're your imagined reality starting to take shape in the physical world. Understanding this concept is crucial because it completely changes how you approach life. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, you realize that you're the creator of your reality. This is incredibly empowering. Think about it. If your imagination can create your reality, then you're not limited by your current situation, your background, or what other people think is possible for you. You're only limited by what you can imagine and believe. This understanding also changes how you deal with challenges. Instead of getting stuck in negative thoughts when things go wrong, you can use your imagination to create a solution. You're no longer at the mercy of external events. You have the power to change things from within. Moreover, this knowledge gives you a sense of responsibility. If your thoughts and imagination are creating your reality, then it becomes important to be mindful of what you're thinking and imagining. It encourages you to focus on what you want, rather than what you don't want. Lastly, understanding the power of imagination can bring a sense of peace and excitement to your life. Peace, because you know that you have the power to change things, and excitement, because you realize that your future is full of endless possibilities, all waiting to be imagined into existence. In the next sections, we'll explore specific techniques that Neville taught to harness this incredible power of imagination. These are practical tools you can start using right away to begin shaping your reality. Remember, your imagination is a powerful force. It's time to start using it consciously to create the life you truly want. Let's dive into our first powerful technique: visualization. This is one of the cornerstones of Neville Goddard's teachings, and for good reason. Visualization is like watching a movie in your mind, but you're not just a passive viewer. You're the director, the actor, and the audience all rolled into one. Visualization is all about creating a clear, vivid mental image of what you want to achieve or experience. It's not just about seeing it, though. It's about engaging all your senses to make the experience as real as possible in your mind. When you do this, you're sending a powerful message to your subconscious mind and to the universe about what you want to create in your life. First, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Get comfortable and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths to relax your body and mind. Now think about what you want to manifest. Let's say it's a new house. Start to build this image in your mind. See the house in as much detail as possible. What color is it? How big is it? What does the front door look like? Now imagine yourself walking up to this house. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Maybe you can hear birds chirping or the rustle of leaves in the breeze. As you reach the front door, feel the doorknob in your hand. Open the door and step inside. What does it smell like? Maybe there's a faint scent of freshly baked cookies or newly cut flowers. Walk through the rooms, touching the walls, feeling the texture of the furniture. Make it as real as possible in your mind. The key is to involve all your senses and to feel the emotions you would feel if this were really happening. Feel the joy, the excitement, the sense of accomplishment. Let these positive emotions fill your entire being. To make this technique even more powerful, try to do it regularly. Set aside a few minutes each day to visualize your desires. The more you practice, the more vivid and real your visualizations will become. Here's a success story to inspire you. Sarah had always dreamed of traveling to Paris, but she never seemed to have the money or the time. She started visualizing herself in Paris every day. She imagined standing in front of the Eiffel Tower, tasting fresh croissants, hearing French being spoken around her. Within 6 months, she got a surprise bonus at work and found an amazing deal on flights. Her Paris trip became a reality, and it was even better than she had imagined. Remember, visualization isn't about forcing things to happen. It's about aligning your inner world with your desires, allowing the universe to bring them into your reality in the most natural and effortless way. Now let's move on to one of Neville Goddard's most powerful techniques, feeling it real. This concept goes hand in hand with visualization, but it takes things a step further. While visualization is about creating a mental image, feeling it real is about experiencing the emotions associated with already having what you desire. Neville believed that feeling is the secret to successful manifestation. It's not enough to just see what you want in your mind. You need to feel as if you already have it. This is because your emotions are the language of your subconscious mind. When you feel something strongly, your subconscious accepts it as real and starts working to align your outer world with this inner reality. So how do you feel it real? Start by getting into a relaxed state, just like with visualization. Then imagine that you've already achieved your desire, but instead of focusing on the visual details, concentrate on the feelings. How would you feel if your desire was already a reality? Would you feel joy, relief, excitement, gratitude? Let's say you want to manifest a loving relationship. Don't just picture yourself with your ideal partner. Feel the warmth of their embrace. Experience the comfort of knowing you're loved and cherished. Feel the joy of sharing your life with someone special. Allow these feelings to fill your entire body. The key is to make these feelings as intense and real as possible. It's not about pretending or forcing yourself to feel something you don't. It's about tapping into the genuine emotions that your desire would bring. Use all your senses. Don't just visualize, but also imagine the sounds, smells, tastes, and textures associated with your desire. Focus on the end result. Don't worry about how your desire will come about. Just focus on the feeling of already having it. Practice regularly. The more you do this, the more natural and real it will feel. Stay in the feeling. Try to maintain the feeling even after you've finished your session. Carry it with you throughout your day. Here's an example of how this works. John wanted to start his own business, but was stuck in a job he disliked. Every night before bed, he would imagine that his business was already successful. He felt the pride of being his own boss, the satisfaction of doing work he loved, and the joy of financial freedom. He focused on these feelings intensely for just a few minutes each night. Within months, opportunities started appearing. He met a mentor who guided him, found the perfect business partner, and eventually launched his dream business. Remember, the universe responds to your feelings and beliefs. When you consistently feel as if your desire is already real, you're sending a powerful message that this is your reality, and sooner or later, your outer world will align with this inner feeling. Now let's explore one of Neville Goddard's most transformative techniques, living from the end. This powerful practice takes the principles of visualization and feeling it real and applies them to your everyday life. Living from the end means behaving, thinking, and feeling as if your desire has already been fulfilled. It's about embodying your future self, the version of you that has already achieved what you're aiming for. This technique is based on the idea that if you consistently act as if you already have what you want, you'll eventually manifest it in your physical reality. So what does living from the end actually mean in practice? Let's break it down. If you've achieved your goal, how would you think? How would you feel? How would you carry yourself? What kind of decisions would you make? Living from the end means answering these questions and then starting to live that way now. For example, let's say you want to become a successful author. Living from the end would mean thinking and acting like a successful author right now. You might start structuring your day as if you were already a full-time writer. You could set up a dedicated writing space in your home. You might start introducing yourself as an author at social events. The key is to embody the identity of your desired self in your day-to-day life. Adjust your self-talk. Start speaking to yourself and others as if your desire is already your reality. Instead of saying, "I want to be debt-free," say, "I am so grateful to be debt-free." Make decisions from your future self's perspective. When faced with choices, ask yourself, what would the successful/healthy/wealthy version of me do? Align your environment. Arrange your living or working space as if you've already achieved your goal. If you want to be a CEO, set up your home office like an executive's. Act the part. Carry yourself with the confidence and demeanor of someone who has already achieved what you're aiming for. Feel the feelings. Throughout your day, tap into the emotions you'd feel if your desire was already realized. This technique is powerful because it bridges the gap between your current reality and your desired reality. By living as if your goal is already achieved, you're training your subconscious mind to accept this new reality. You're also likely to notice opportunities and take actions that align with your goal, speeding up the manifestation process. Living from the end can be challenging at first. It might feel like you're pretending or being inauthentic. But remember, you're not lying to yourself or others. You're aligning yourself with a future that you're in the process of creating. With practice, it will start to feel more natural and effortless. Here's why this technique is so powerful. When you consistently think, feel, and act as if you've already achieved your goal, you create a kind of cognitive dissonance. Your mind notices the mismatch between your inner state and your outer reality. To resolve this dissonance, your subconscious mind starts working to bring your outer world into alignment with your inner world. Moreover, living from the end changes your vibration. According to the law of attraction, like attracts like, when you embody the energy of already having what you want, you start attracting people, circumstances, and opportunities that match that energy. Remember, the key to success with this technique is consistency. It's not about perfectly maintaining this state 24/7, but about regularly returning to it, especially when faced with challenges or doubts. The more you practice living from the end, the more natural it becomes, and the faster you'll see changes in your external reality. Overcoming doubts and fears. Navigating the path to manifestation. As you begin to practice Neville Goddard's techniques, you might find yourself facing doubts and fears. This is completely normal. In fact, it's an important part of the process. Let's address some common worries people have and explore strategies to deal with them. One of the most common concerns is, what if it doesn't work? This fear can hold you back from fully committing to the practice. Remember, manifestation is not about forcing outcomes. It's about aligning your inner world with your desires. Even if things don't unfold exactly as you imagined, the process itself will bring positive changes to your life. Another frequent worry is, am I doing it right? Many people fear they're not visualizing clearly enough or feeling intensely enough. The key here is to be gentle with yourself. There's no perfect way to do these techniques. What matters is your intention and consistency. Some people also worry about negative thoughts. They fear that if they have a negative thought, it will manifest instead of their desires. While it's important to focus on positive thoughts, occasional negative thoughts won't derail your manifestation. It's the dominant thoughts and feelings that shape your reality. Acknowledge your doubts. Don't try to suppress negative thoughts. Acknowledge them, then gently redirect your focus to your desired outcome. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself as you learn these new techniques. Remember, it's a process, and you're doing your best. Keep a manifestation journal. Write down your successes, no matter how small. This will help you see your progress and boost your confidence. Use affirmations. Create positive statements that counter your doubts. For example, if you're doubting your ability to manifest, affirm, I am a powerful creator of my reality. Surround yourself with support. Connect with like-minded people who understand and support your journey. Remember, persistence is key. Even when doubts arise, continue your practice. Over time, you'll build confidence in your ability to shape your reality. Now that we've explored Neville Goddard's powerful techniques, let's bring it all together with a practical exercise you can start using right away. This exercise combines visualization, feeling it real, and living from the end. Choose something you want to manifest. Start with something that feels achievable but still exciting. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Sit or lie down comfortably and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths to relax your body and mind. Imagine a scene that implies your desire has been fulfilled. Make it as vivid as possible, using all your senses. Now step into this scene. Feel as if you're really there, experiencing it firsthand. Focus on the feelings of having your desire fulfilled. Let these positive emotions fill your entire being. Stay in this scene for a few minutes, fully immersed in the experience. Before you open your eyes, affirm to yourself, this or something better is now manifesting for me. Open your eyes and carry the feeling with you throughout your day. Do this exercise for about 10-15 minutes each day, preferably right before bed or first thing in the morning. Throughout your day, recall the feeling you experienced during your session. This helps you live from the end. Pay attention to any signs or opportunities that align with your desire. Take inspired action when it feels right. Remember, consistency is key. Make this practice a regular part of your routine, just like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. The importance of consistency can't be overstated. These techniques work by gradually shifting your subconscious beliefs and aligning your energy with your desires. This doesn't happen overnight. It's the regular, repeated practice that creates lasting change. As you make this a daily habit, you might start noticing small changes in your life. Maybe you feel more positive, or you start seeing opportunities you didn't notice before. These are signs that your practice is working. Celebrate these small wins. They're stepping stones to bigger manifestations. As we wrap up our exploration of Neville Goddard's imagination techniques, let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible journey we've embarked upon. We've delved into the power of visualization, learned how to feel it real, and discovered the transformative practice of living from the end. We've also addressed common doubts and fears and provided you with a practical exercise to start your manifestation journey. Remember, these techniques are not just abstract concepts. They're practical tools that have the power to radically transform your life. By harnessing the power of your imagination, you're tapping into the very essence of creation. You're recognizing that you are not a passive observer of your life, but an active creator of your reality. As you begin to apply these techniques in your daily life, be patient with yourself. Like any skill, mastering the art of conscious creation takes time and practice. There may be moments of doubt or frustration, but these are all part of the journey. Each time you visualize your desire, feel it as real, or live from the end, you're strengthening your manifestation muscles. The beauty of Neville Goddard's teachings is that they empower you to take control of your life. You're no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. You have the tools to shape your reality from within. This is an incredibly liberating realization. As you move forward, stay curious and open-minded. Pay attention to the subtle shifts in your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Celebrate every sign of progress, no matter how small it may seem. Remember, every great manifestation starts with a single thought, a single moment of imagining. Your imagination is a gift, a direct line to the creative power of the universe. Use it wisely, use it often, and use it with love. Trust in the process, believe in your ability to create, and watch as your life transforms in wonderful and unexpected ways. You have within you the power to manifest anything you desire. It all starts with a thought, a feeling, an imaginal act. So go forth and create. Your ideal life is waiting for you to imagine it into existence. The power is yours. Embrace it, use it, and watch the magic unfold. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Neville Goddard's imagination techniques. May your journey of manifestation be filled with joy, wonder, and incredible creations. Remember, you are the author of your life story. Make it a masterpiece.